fair about, well, you know, Maru's so good that he could just end up getting deep despite how many good Protosses there are. But with him out, I think Young is very good, but I don't, at least right now, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, but at least right now I don't see Young like getting to the Final Four.
No, definitely not. Here's a thing to consider, though. Maru was down in his series against Symbol and bounced back.
That's true.
And in this case, also, he lost because of two weird circumstances. He lost all of his units, and he was up against an all-in.
But here's another thing to keep in mind is he just lost on Yunsu, and now he's going to pick this map. Heavy Rain is a fine pick, but then, you know, Hydra's going to have his map if it does go to 1-1.
Right.
All right, guys. Good luck, Maru. No offense, Hydra. But Terran.
Lack thereof.
We have a lot of Terrans in the studio right now, here to support
we do.
The human race.
Maru versus Hydra.
Now, you and I are Protoss players, but I guess at the core we are Terrans. We are humans.
We are, yes.
You can't warp us in, but we could get in a suit.
Artosis might not be a human. I've spent a lot of time with him, and I do question that at times. But
you've studied him, I think, closer than anybody else has.
He might actually be a Protoss.
He could be at his core.
At the very core.
I mean, he's spent time studying Terran.
Why he had no interest in Protoss when he was playing StarCraft 1. He was a Terran player. Yeah,
he's had plenty of time to study that.
He spent so much time. I mean, he pulls off the whole "I'm a human" thing pretty well, in my experience.
He had me fooled.
Oh yeah.
I totally
had most of you Terrans fooled.
There were like some weird quirks about him, but I was like, he's probably just normal.
Do you think if aliens actually attacked us, we'd beat the aliens? I bet we could take the aliens.
I actually disagree. I don't think we could.
You don't think so?
If the alien has the technology to find us and attack us, we don't have that technology. We can't find an attack. What if we found out Mars was probably
because if they find us, doesn't mean they can get their technology over here, man.
Okay,
We'll take them out. Whether it be with nuclear bombs or fast food, we would take out those aliens, man. We have all sorts of lethal weapons.
We could definitely send McDonald's into space.
We could.
But I mean, okay, so let's talk about this a little bit further. If they were going to invade us, though, if they're already like in ships to invade us, at that point they have better technology. I'm pretty sure we lose. Pretty sure it's over. Hopefully that never happens.
Hopefully.
Because it can't even make a sci-fi movie about it afterwards because we're all dead.
We are all dead.
It would make a good sci-fi movie.
They'll make their sci-fi movie about it.
They will.
Gleep Glorp 2. You know.
This is a pretty fast Reaper from Maru.
Yeah.
He went 11 barracks, 11 gas. And he's, again, just trying to attack Hydra here with a little bit of... this type of play is considered tempo play because you go in there and you force the Zerg player to react. He's always on the back foot, whereas you're just taking the next move.
Zerg has to match some of the sacrifices you made early on. He has to match that in order to survive this.
Yeah.
Now, I don't believe Hydra will have an incredibly difficult time doing that, but let's see here.
Well, he's actually...
Oh, God!
Wow, that was really well done. He waited till the very last second. Now the Lings are out. He's probably going to have to spore that drone. I'm not sure, though. No, Reaper's going
to come around here.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's just going to keep the drones alive. I mean, he's doing a very good job. The Queen is like moments away from popping out here. The Lings are somewhat expendable.
Yeah.
I mean, the good players are going to do everything in his power to not lose them. Oh, my God. Still not losing a single drone here.
Yep. Second Reaper's here, though. It's going to get a little bit harder. But the Queen being there as well, which makes it slightly easier. He's taking a lot of hits on that Queen. He has to be careful. But she should be fine with her personal guards, those Zerglings. The Queen's Guard.
The Queen's Guard.
And
hopefully none of those Zerglings are the Queen Slayer.
No, hopefully not. The Mad Queen.
The Mad Queen. The Reapers are going to come up again.
Yep, and with the third Reaper joining up, it gets a little bit scary. That Queen's pretty low. And he's had to make so many Zerglings. Keeps the worker count pretty even.
He's doing a very good job.
He's going to get it.
Queen!
He's definitely getting it, man. That's gone. That's it. That's dead. I can't believe it.
Audience very excited right now.
Don't blame him.
Terran doing well.
There was a third Queen made, though, so I mean, he's still going to be able to hit all of his injects. But later on, when he pressures the third base, that's less energy, that's less Queens over there to defend. So it's tempo, like I said before. Not the guy who makes StarCraft songs, but like it's a tempo-based play.
He does make good StarCraft songs.
He does, though. I like that When I'm Grandmaster song. It's a good one.
That is a good song. Now the Lings are coming back here. Up. Do not get a surround there as the Reapers can just hop up onto the high ground. And now Hellions are coming in here with this. And you know what? He still might be able to do some very effective pressure. I think Maru's still got a good shot in this game.
Yeah, he definitely does. Because consider this, Tasis. He's got... he doesn't have very many Lings on the map.
Consider it considered.
And he doesn't have... he doesn't want to make any more Lings because he's very drone light right now because he made Lings earlier. And now he's got this third base attack. I think he's just going to have to cancel this. No creep whatsoever because he lost that early queen. This is a plan coming together very well for Maru.
Yeah, Maru picked this build out very well.
Actually just like asking the queens come over here because if you do, I'll kill you. That's exactly what he's saying. He's like, come over here, come at me.
And like, oh, but we do have some Lings over here. I don't know how many. No, not a substantial number.
Yeah, I think it was only like 4.
So going back now, the queens are going to come up.
Oh, it's so close.
God. I think he's going to save it.
He's going to save it, man.
Can he save it?
I think so. Incredible micro here by Maru, though, at the same time. And the hatch is very low. When Banshees arrive, when the Banshee arrives, this is going to be pretty tough to defend.
Now, the problem is the queens don't have much other support here. Oh my god, Maru's control is so good.
That one queen's control is the control of Hydra there. Very nice as well. Great position here on the ramp, making this very difficult to defend. He's just got too much momentum here.
I think he's actually probably just going to win
He's going to kill the hatch. He should. And with the Banshee, he certainly will.
This micro stays is consistent. He gets another queen here. Nicely done.
And this is now going to become a problem not only of just defending Hellions, but anti-air. Uh-oh, a bit of a surround here, though.
And, well, actually, that was a pretty good surround.
Yeah. The Reapers on the high ground, though, do get some damage done. And the
Banshee might be able to come up here and make quick work of this hatchery.
Doesn't have cloak yet, does he? Or he canceled it.
Wow.
I cannot believe his hatch lives.
I can't believe that.
The hatch who lived 234
hatch
points.
that got away.
Wow. That makes it things a totally different story. Maru was on the brink of winning the game straight up.
Yeah, seriously, if he got in that hatchery. And he did get a good number of queens there. He didn't really hurt Hydra back there.
He lost all of his Hellions, though, which means that this hatch is going to be totally fine. He doesn't have map control, which means his Zerlings can come and pressure him and harass his third base. 6 Hellions, though, still on the map. I don't think he's going to try to snipe the hatch. He has to turn around because these Lings are coming. Even the Banshee turns around.
And now, nice surround there again. These Lings just doing anything. Oh, wait, another good surround here. This could be tricky for these Hellions.
Really good control.
Getting these Hellions like this means he can keep on harassing the third base, making that something that can't be mined from for a while Hydra's trying to get back onto his feet. Now, there's 8 mutas on the way here, too. And I would say questionable muta defense here. You know,
yeah.
I mean, the mutas aren't there yet, so maybe you'll have more before they actually arrive. But for the time being, and by the way, he just now scans and sees what his fate's going to be with that. But yeah, this expansion location over here is just not defended. Hellions are not going to be useful. Banshees are not going to be useful. The mutas could just get in here and do a really
he needs a bunker
heavy amount of damage. Yeah, he's trying to make one, but I think the mutas can get there and just stop it.
Look at the worker count. It's dead even. Something our observer is indicating us with that mouse cursor, but this is something that Hydra is going to look to change with this attack. He has so much army. He's going to catch these Marines before they can get over the side of the wall. And he's actually going to maybe kill his bunker, gets a full surround!
My God!
And this could be game.
This actually could be game because the Lings on the ground and the mutas in the air. He's actually opened up the entrance to the second, the third not even being used right now. Now, if he's going to try to get this tower here, no. Now, the barracks explosion did just finish, where he's going to be getting a lot of workers, a lot of Marines. The Zerg is going to be getting a lot of workers here.
Yeah, the Zerg was even in workers for basically this whole game, but now that he's had this time, he's actually been able to get ahead 20. You know, he's up 66 to 47, and more Zerglings coming across the map. That bunker goes down, and that may be the last chances of Terran
Yeah,
fans.
it does. But there's still enough Marines here to drive out these mutas. He's still hanging on. He's still got a chance.
He certainly does, and that was a pretty expensive mistake there by Hydra, losing all those gas units. This is tense. This game is just so back and forth. Like, Maru has total control, then makes one mistake and loses the units, doesn't kill the hatch. Then you see the opposite happen where Hydra gets total control and loses all of his Mutalists. I think both these players are very stressed out right now because they're
everything's on the line right now.
They're both in their final match.
Okay, so he's got a good number of mutas out here again, but you know with all the barracks finishing here, he's really got a good engine to produce a lot of Marines and a lot of medevacs, which makes the Zerg rest not as effective anymore. Now it looks like Maru has opted to go on the offensive. Supplies virtually even right now.
Killing an Overlord here actually stops the production of Hydra. He's going to have to make more Overlords. He's going to have to spend a lot on that. The Marine count is pretty puny down here at 27. He's got a few Banelings at home. There's Spinecrawler set up as well. I don't think he's going to be able to make this attack work. Nice camping, basically the production line. He's catching any Marines that he can get, like these that are isolated away from the main army.
Now let's see how much damage Maru's army can do over here at the third. Oh, going into the main.
Abusing the fact that the Mutalisks are away right now. He comes into the main base. He's got all of the medevacs unloaded. This could be a really big amount of damage, especially with that Hellbat to help out.
But, you know, here's the only problem is when he does something like that, it's possible for the medevacs to not actually get out. Is he going to target down the hatch?
He tries it. He gets it.
He does get it.
And at what cost is the question. He loses a lot of Marines. He's going to lose all of his medevacs. There's already another hatch remade to the right side, so he can just send his drones over there. So he's still on 3 base.
Whoa!
Turn those mutas around.
Okay, so he's now just... I mean, not much has actually changed for Hydra because, yeah, the fourth base was just finishing as the third was taken out here.
It's still important
now,
because...
It's also important to note that he lost a lot of medevacs there.
Yeah. It's 3 base against 3 base for a little while here until that hatch is remade, which is not ideal for a Zerg player. You don't want the Terran player who has those mules to have this massive income lead on you. Also, Maru is ahead in upgrades. 2-2 is almost done here for him, whereas just +2 attack only is on the way right now for Hydra. Hasn't even started the Carapace. So that's going to add up as well. I like Maru's chances here. He's down in supply, but he's got a really solid army, and his upgrades are... I mean, he starts +3 instantly. It's not wasting any time. Oh, he doesn't have +1 Carapace. It's not even just that he doesn't start +2. He's just now starting +1. The upgrade lead is massive here for Maru.
This is bad for Hydra here. Maru is now coming down southbound over here.
Yeah, just continue to pressure.
He does have 24 Banelings, Hydra does. He did shut down also that drop. The Mutos will be able to get over here in time very easily.
Yep, he's got those Banelings ready. He wants to go for a flank here to try to catch some of Maru's units, but Maru has plenty enough to fight, half the army.
Now, with the Mutas here, if he wins this engagement, oh my god, it's actually the Zerg that's going to end up getting sandwiched here.
Oh, he's going to get sandwiched hard. It looks like he's going to catch a lot of these Banelings out of position, but suddenly turns around, catching Maru off guard. The split is perfect.
Maru did that so perfectly. That was so well done there by him.
Yeah.
And that's enough to really count in this moment here. Now the more Lings and Banelings coming down now, but the spreading here of Maru is very good.
Yeah, spreading is very, very good. And, I mean, he's just continued to split against these Banelings nearly perfectly, but there's a lot of Mutas here on the other hand.
Really nicely done there by Hydra, now chasing down these medevacs.
This is so tense. The upgrades are so good for Maru right now, but he just doesn't have enough anti-air to protect his medevacs. Now here come a few Marines, a Thor as well. A Thor needs to be targeting those Mutalisks, though. Does start to target. A few more Marines coming in. Can he hold here? It looks like he very well may.
Take out that Thor. Oh! Picking up the Thor. Yoink.
Yoinking that Thor away. Overseer's tanking some damage there. 12 more Mutalisks on the way. His Mutalisk count starting to get out of control, Tasis.
Man, well, the Zerg is now on 4 bases right now. A minor supply lead here for the Zerg.
Yeah. 14 more Banelings on the way. And, I mean, the worker count is still pretty similar. It's just that the Zerg has so much production on 4 bases. He's trading very well. And really, though, the upgrades for Maru are so much better. He's about to have +3 attack before +2. Carapace has barely just started. He's not going to have +3 anytime soon because he doesn't have an infestation pit, doesn't have a hive on the way. So that's the upgrade lead that happens in this matchup because it's so hard for Zerg to get 3-3. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Takes a ton of time.
Well, oh, hold on. We have the Mutas now coming down here and hitting these turrets. And just driving out as many workers as he possibly can. And this is just to keep Terran from really attacking forward right now. But Maru seems unfazed and is continuing to head southbound now.
Yeah, he's looking to come over here and do a deadly amount of damage. 20 Mutalisks, but they're scared a little bit here to commit to an engagement. That Thor that's about to pop out of home should easily defend any more Mutalisk attack that come through. He wants to actually go for the heart here, or at least, the third base.
Well, he could tear through the third and then just go to the second and finally go to the main. Okay, he's spreading out his army. He's getting rid of the creep while he's out here. And he's going to come in here from behind. Yep.
Thors are not where they need to be to fight the Mutalisks.
Oh, no!
Maru is trapped. This could be the end. The Thors are instantly magic boxed, and the rest of Maru's army now fighting Mutalisks. He barely does not, even with his upgrades, have enough Marines.
Yeah, he's cleaning up that army here, but there's more Marines coming at her now.
There's no Zerlings.
Back up. There will be in a second about 50 of them.
Yeah, but he doesn't have them right now, and this allows Maru to actually close the gap on this base. No Zerlings also means no Banelings. Zerlings popping out little bit by little bit.
And the Lings are now coming in here to take us some of that damage.
The Thor doing so much damage to these Mutalisks as well. Maru trying to push his way through here. Great micro on the Thor.
And he's cleaned up all the mutas at this point in time.
It looks like this could push all the way.
Close,
He's about to have most of the armor. The Thor with 9 hit points left doing so much damage to that hatchery right now. Maru's going to catch that Mula, it looks like, as well. So many medevacs here. 70 army supply to 25. I think Maru's going to
so close there. GG.
Maru brings us to a game number 3.
Terran!
The Terran hope is alive!
Terran!
Keeping the Terran hope alive is Maru here. Going to be the second Terran player, making up 1/8 of the round of 16.
Sick.
What a game. That was a great game.
That was a great game because you did not know it was going to win that until like the last
10 seconds. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, everything about that game was so back and forth. The attacks at the third base that almost killed the Zerg's third. Then the total control the Mutalisks had at Maru's base until Maru pushed those back, took out all of his expensive gas units.
Man, all I can say
is alive.
Thank God Hydra wasn't a Protoss, or that wouldn't have looked like that.
No, it certainly would not.